Communications-based train control is a new signaling system that is made to speed up service and replace century-old subway signals. So far, the MTA has rolled out CBTC on a few lines, and those lines are the L line, which was the first one to receive CBTC treatment. And following that was the 7 line that also got CBTC after that, and the Queens Boulevard line, which for short is QBO. And this serves the E, F, M, and R trains. And as of this year, as the summer of 2024, the G train just got equipped with CBTC. So to sum it all up, all the lines that got CBTC equipped on them have more improved service, and that shows that this modern signaling system works. Hi transit fans and road fans, I'm Mauricexproductions, an upcoming transit enthusiast who makes videos about my interest in transit and innovative ways to make it better. So if this piques your interest, be sure to support the channel by liking and subscribing, and also joining our Discord server link down below and other socials linked down below. Now let's head right into this video. On September 18th, 2024, the MTA released their 5-year 2025 through 2029 capital program. And one of the things that were top priority to the MTA was modern signaling systems, aka CBTC. And they even put out a proposal, if funded, what lines will receive CBTC. Currently, there is a budget of $5.4 billion for this new signaling project. And with this funding, the MTA is planning to install 75 miles of new modern signals, replacing the old outdated signals. So far, they have plans for the N, Q, R, and W Broadway lines, and the Nassau Street J and Z lines, and the A and S Rockaways and Queen lines to receive CBTC. Now, with that being said, let's take a deeper look into how these projects can work and some alterations that I might make to the plan. The Broadway line is one of the lines that the MTA wanted to receive CBTC. Now, as we all know, the Broadway line is 80% old tech, with the N running a mix of R46s and R68s, and the same goes for the Q and W lines. But that's where the similarities end. The only line on Broadway that runs new technology trains, NTTs for short, is the R line, which runs a fleet of R160s. So what this means is that CBTC cannot be fully operational on the Broadway line until all of the old tech trains are gone. Now, there is a plan that is also a part of this capital program that has a plan to replace these aging rolling stock. My prediction that it would have to be Broadway that would receive the R211s in the second order. So that means that this project will be probably one of the last ones to receive CBTC, but the MTA plans for CBTC to be installed from DeKalb Avenue in Brooklyn, then go through the Manhattan Bridge and through the Montague Street tunnels. And in Manhattan, it will run from Whitehall Street, South Ferry, all the way to Astoria Ditmars Boulevard. The Nassau Street line consists of the J and Z lines, but mainly served by the J train. This is probably going to be one of the first ones to receive CBTC, due to the J and Z already running NTTs with a fleet of R143s, R160s, and R179s, which are all CBTC compatible. But I do not agree with the proposal the MTA made for the Nassau Street line. CBTC will only be installed between Broad Street and Delancey Essex Street, which I feel isn't enough. So I was thinking about extending that from Broad Street to Broadway Junction, which will have more of an impact on service than only extending it into Manhattan. And this will also have to come with an elimination of the Z train and skip stop service in general on the Jamaica line. The Z train and skip stop service causes huge delays on the J and Z lines, and if eliminated, will bring headways down. Yes, we still have that Crescent Street S curve, which is going to be a pain in the behind until we get rid of it, and that's going to limit service to most. But until then, I feel like the MTA needs to take certain measures to make sure that to work around the Crescent Street S curve, how else can we improve service? The Liberty Avenue line will receive signal replacements from Euclid Avenue to Ozone Park, Lefferts Boulevard. This plan will replace some of the oldest signals in the system, which are aging to be 80 years old. And I see why the MTA wants to tackle this now. Now, for the second part is the Far Rockaway branch. And this will replace all signals from Rockaway Boulevard to Far Rockaway Mott Avenue and Rockaway Park Beach 116th Street, which is mainly served by the S train. While talking about the S train, this line will most likely be receiving R211 5-car sets to replace the existing R46s, and same for the A train, which is already happening, which I predict can happen within the next 5 years. The A train is already now mostly R211, but there's still some 46s left in service on the A and C. So as the R211s continue to come in, they just will continue to replace the R46s. And hopefully the MTA saved 5-car batches for the shuttle line to make this CBTC project feasible. Overall, I do like the CBTC project that the capital program proposes. Why? Because it's actually realistic, and it's something that looks like the MTA can do within the next 5 years. Alright, transit fans and rail fans, I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that, if you like videos such as this, be sure to support the channel via the like and subscribe button, and also following all of our socials linked down below. This is Mauricexproductions signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, transit fans.